So today on the timeline, we got Pokemon players making fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pricing, which makes a lot of sense because just earlier this week, we covered Jesse Cotton's throwaway top 8 pricing, which was this frame you see here in the picture. And the timeline on Twitter is kind of going crazy over Yu-Gi-Oh! Pricing. But Jesse Cotton's top 8 frame actually has its own Twitter account, which we'll look at in a second. Probably the person who took it from the table when Jesse just threw it away is now traveling with it around the world. The cards are no longer in the frame, by the way. But in terms of the pricing drama, once again, we're still in this, and not only we're in this, it's always the Pokemon players who are taking jabs at Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. So, Hasty, I don't know this person, honestly, but something kind of blew up there. It's not that many interactions, but yeah. I was just informed that Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments give out air fryers to their top cuts. Is this real? Well, I think there's so much to break down specifically on this sentence. Obviously, I've had my fair share of Pokemon players trying to rage bait, so this is probably one of those moments, but I think it's also an educational moment for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, but also for anyone else who's kind of interested in the world of pricing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's so much to talk about. Now, there is a comment here talking about this thing that is now, in my eyes, kind of becoming like an urban myth of Kazuki Takahashi being very against playing cards for money. Now, I think this is literally like an urban myth. I do know from trusted sources who are affiliated with Konami, who I've spoken to, YouTubers you see every day affiliated with Konami, that there is this notion, or rather the Kazuki Takahashi estate and family are still very much in control of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pricing, even for the TCG, not only the OCG today, but there's kind of like so many sides to this. So first of all, the air fryer thing, this was a real thing where I think it was South American tournaments that did give out air fryers as part of the top 8 pricing. Now, is this legit? Is this official? Not necessarily. I don't think Konami would advertise the air fryers, but you could, as the person importing the product to your country or the store owner, to just add pricing on top of it. If you're collabing with some other store, they weren't necessarily official pricing, but I think still, even though they were extremely funny, I think it was still a good thing. Now, there's other things here. Now, during the last year, we've had some improvement in the pricing in Yu-Gi-Oh! We got exclusive dice, the YCS sleeves that are exclusive, the top 8 frame, and things are improving. But I think that even though, as Hasty says, in the anime they did play for money in the Battle City tournaments, or rather Duelist Kingdom tournaments, there is still a problem with probably like giving access to all players to a tournament of money. Probably looks weird. Even One Piece and Lorcana don't have money as rewards. And I think the reason why Pokemon players are always so confused about this is that their Masters division does have money pricing. But it's only the Masters, as far as I know, and these are adults. So it means that Masters there's no kids in those leagues. That's as far as I know. But again, so much drama. As always, Pokemon players and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just need to, make peace. Jesse Cotton's top 8 frame gets its own Twitter account. Somebody's probably traveling with this and taking this around the world. It took out the cards and probably sold them because they are worth money, even more than the frame does, which is probably like $5 for this frame and the printed cardboard inside it. Again, these are good things. I think, in my eyes, the fact that this is getting so much traction and awareness is a good thing for the game. Even though I think that right now, if you're looking for the pricing, I think the pricing could be better. All we want is just like staples in alt art or like full art form for YCS promos. I think everyone will be happy. I don't think anybody's specifically like giving it a go, no go for money pricing. But right now, like Master Duel has pretty insane pricing. Like you can win computers, like actual PC computers in Master Duel right now. So if you're looking for the pricing, go play Master Duel. It's also free, by the way. The next deck building set has been revealed completely. Shout out to Arknight. If you are on Twitter and want to follow OCG stuff in this channel, we do that a lot because this is the best way to just like not have like the rug pulled under your feet when a set comes out and you're not prepared. So yeah, follow Arknight on Twitter and this channel, by the way. So the 3 archetypes are going to be Dragon Tail, where you can see all up until Fright for Patchwork. Then you got Yummy, which is all the way up to Piri Rice map. And then the recently revealed archetype K9. Yummy and K9 looking super, super competitive out of the box. Dragon Tail, less so. You can also see that there are going to be relevant reprints in this set. The TCG usually adds on top of these. So these are probably guaranteed to be included. So you don't have to buy the Chronomaly rank 5 or this one that popped that is already like $5 or anything else that you don't have. They're probably just going to be rares, especially Obedience School. Obedience School got a buyout for a little bit because of this, but it's going to be reprinted as a rare. So it's good to know in any case. And there's also been a reveal that is very interesting to me of the new, the recent tournament pack. It's like the OTS pack that the OCG has. And usually these have some hints on what we're about to get in the next core sets and deck building sets. So these are like the premium cards, sort of like the ultimate rares on our end. And you can see this card is for Monarchs, which it's usually like, they get support card for cards that are released in the recent sets. So Monarchs are getting some support in Duelist Advanced. And also, this is Super Quantal, I believe. Quantal, yeah. They're getting support. And this is Alphen, I believe, from the archetype. But we have 3 more cards that it's not very clear what they are supporting. So it's going to be more reveals in Duelist Advanced. And we know the Duelist Advanced is going to have Fallen of Albaz and branded cards. So Fusion Duplication, could it be a new Fusion archetype with a named protagonist like Fallen of Albaz? Who knows? Time-Tearing Morganite and Trap Trick. And then we have some more support for the deck building sets, which is going to be a new normal monster, completely new. They always do this now. We usually don't get these, which is very sad. But there is red layer and blue layer for the Quantal support. There is this level 5 horse. I don't remember his name, but this is a K9 card. You could just special summon it for free. You got this fusion for the new Punk support and the new Psychic support. Looking really good. And again, it's supporting Duelist Advanced and the new deck building set, which is Justice Hunters. And also, this is cool. The OCG actually posting official deck lists. You can see, like, it's probably not a player. Maybe it's a player who played this. Like, the set is going to be out today, I believe. So it's kind of like an interesting outlook on what the deck is kind of going to look like, possibly, with the new card Chaotic Elements from Alliance Inside. We're going to do a Should You Buy Alliance Inside video. It's going to cover everything in that set, so stick around for that. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell. This card, this account is also doing like price, whenever there's a price increase for a card. Metal Marcher, I don't remember its full name, but this is a level 3 tuner synchro, and it's probably going to be a little bit popular because of the Yami support. Let me know in the comments below if you think we should make a video about that as well. And then lastly, before we wrap it up, Branded is topping somehow. I don't know. UK Open Finals, top 8 in Rio de Janeiro, WCQ Regional. Super standard list, like nothing extremely new, but just like well played, I guess. This is awesome. It's kind of making me want to go back to trying it out with Branded. Now that we've got our regional win this season, then maybe I can take the foot off my gas a little bit, and maybe try. What do you think? Should I bring Branded to a big tournament? Yeah, Stream Elements cooking Farfa on the timeline in 4K. It's far from being young. Yeah. I feel you, Farfa, though. We're the old men of the tribe. And lastly, Hypnocorn, Vlad uploading this replay of a new Blue Eyes FTK with the Tachyon cards. The Tachyon cards released in Maze of the Master. We covered those a little bit in the Should You Buy video. And these are honestly pretty good cards. Like, besides having access to 7th Tachyon, which is going to be a very popular card this tournament season, there's also just like really good Xyz monsters and really good dragon support. And in a deck that is all about light dragons, yeah, it's pretty good. So they are using Master with Eyes of Blue, which is able to get access to an additional Blue Eyes. And then every time you see Geonator transfer, so you know something bad is going down. So 7th Tachyon is going to reveal 107, get access to Chaos Dragon Levianeer, summon it by banishing 3, or rather summoning Draclubion on top of it, and then making Buzz King, which is going to be able to burn your opponent's monster. This is 17,000 attack, and it's going to burn for half, which is 8,500. So yeah, shout out to him, Tokorn. Check him out on YouTube and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching this another morning recap. Guys, please let me know in the comments if you like this. Like, these videos are doing well, and I just kind of wake up, cover everything that's went on in the last 24, 48 hours. If you like this and you kind of watch it with your coffee in the morning, let me know in the comments, please, so I can keep making these. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.